Welcome to Sudden Strike 4. Today we're taking on the first mission of the Soviet campaign in the Finland Winter Storm. We're going to be using the support doctrine with not all the perks, but most of them here. And our goal pretty much is to get to this fortified island. We'll have to go around some defenses. We'll look at a few different tricks and ways to do that using vegetation cover. We could also use smoke grenades. There's a lot of different ways to go about it. And we're going to activate spots for our paratroopers. And then the big and challenging part is getting to the heavily defended island. A lot of anti-tank guns. And pretty much guarded the whole way around. We'll have to figure out a way to do that as well. I'll let them talk and then we'll get started here. I'm going to split up into two groups. Before I do that, I'm going to hold on R1 and change the view. Using the right analog stick, you can see how deep these, or how thick the vegetation cover is. What we're going to do is we're going to use that to our advantage here. So I'm going to change view back. I'm going to hold on R1 and press in R3. And we're going to take one group right here and send them into here. And then the other group, let's see, this one right here, is group number 2. The other group, group number 1, is going to go in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the triangle command and send them straight through to here. And what they're going to do is they're going to stop and engage this trench at every step of the way. And we should be able to clear it out that way. I'm going to do the same here. I'm going to do 1, 2, and then 3. And they should be able to clear out all this automatically. What they'll do when they get the triangle command is they'll keep fighting until they well, maybe not with holding down it that way, but they'll keep fighting until their enemies are vanquished or they're destroyed, and then they'll move on. If you do the circle command, they're just going to keep going. So their encounter right here, they're going to stop automatically. Alright, so one has defeated these two trenches here. They're going to convene here, go to this spot, and then go to the next spot. And then it looks like group number 2 is almost done with what they're doing. They're going to end up going to this spot across here. You see one's going this way. So yeah, cool little thing. I'm going to move this up forward here. We will have to clear out some landmines here before we activate the next part. In fact, I'm going to take 2 and I'm going to have them go triangle command to here and get them in the trench. Well, as soon as this trench is clear. I'm just going to send them into the trench and we'll be attacking this position from 2 different ways. Let's use a smoke grenade for cover. Smoke grenades are another way to use the terrain to your advantage, and we have a lot of them available here. The only downside with holding down L1 is they take a while. The whole unit has to do something, and then you can see by the time they got there, we were already out. So anyway, let's exit the location, and let's take care of some of these mines. Triangle, triangle, triangle. Alternatively, you could just take a grenade and just throw it in there, and that'll get rid of a few of them. It's not going to get rid of all of them usually. Well, you never know. Get rid of 2 out of 3 there. I just like to use triangle and shoot them and then save my grenades. In this mission right here, we've got a lot of grenades and we got a supply truck, so I don't think that is coming at a premium. But a lot of missions per se, that's not the case.
There is
just
another
FYI.
blockade on the North Road. Destroy it too with the arriving reinforcements. Our reinforcements have arrived on the North Road.
So 2's restocked, and we got another group here. I'm going to group them all together. I'm going to hold on X, left analog stick up. I'm going to hold on L1 and deselect this supply vehicle. I'm going to press an R3. They're in group number 3. I'd like to have them go wide and long. In fact, I'm going to have them meet up with group number 1. Well, no.
Пехота готова.
Meet up with number 2.
Приказы? Готовы служить! Готовы служить!
I'm going to have meet up with 2.
Ну же!
So 1 consists of medics and snipers. Plan is going to be to attack this position from 2 different spots. This is the position we have to attack here. Probably going to use woods cover over here. And then we'll use vegetation cover from this side as well. And hopefully be able to take care of that here. So 2's going to follow over to here.
Я готов.
And then 1 is going to they're going to do the crawl. So I'm going to have them go this way. More so, we're going to have them scatter, and we're going to have them lay down. And I'm just going to send them crawling to here. Triangle. And then while we're waiting for that, I'm going to send this group here. I'm just going to merge 2 and 3 as one big group. It'll be number 4. We're going to triangle command here. And then we could use smoke cover too. We do have the advantage of a sniper here. I'm going to use triangle command. I'm going to use smoke grenades here. Got a lot of different options in this spot. You could toss regular grenades into the trench too. I think we have a mortar available. We'll have to be smart with how we use it later on. Could be very effective. I'm going to target this trench right here.
Пехота готова. Я иду.
So 1's got 2 snipers. They're very valuable. I hope I put triangle button. I think I didn't push triangle button. I should have in the right direction there. So we got multiple angles on that one. And they're out of the way. We do have someone down. We'll use the medic to revive them. One of the things we're trying to do here is get a 3-star rating. So we're going to have to get medals in order to get that later on. We're also going to have to try to keep our losses minimized. Because you get points for how much damage you deal. You get points for medals, and you lose points for how much damage you take. So something to keep in mind here. This number 1 with the snipers has been working pretty good. I'm going to send them over to here, triangle command. I am going to have them do that lay down thing. Where hold down R2 and then switch to lay down. And they're going to crawl forward here. While they crawl forward, number 4 I'm going to take with the control pad and send them here, triangle. I'm not going to have them crawl down. And we're going to go for the ambush from multiple sides. And we've got a few medals here because we got their snipers in this group. They get the Deadeye medal. Deadeye can be very effective. We're going to get a paratrooper drop. I think I'm going to add the paratroopers to group number 1. I'm going to send 4 across here, triangle command, and have them camp out. And the goal is to try to attack this next position from 2 different spots using paratroopers and using the troops that we're going to have over here. Just have them come through the woods. And like I said, this part is easy. The hard part is going to be breaking this defensive position. This is pretty well defended. I'm leaning toward bringing the whole group through the woods. Maybe some tank support. It's hard to get the tanks across though. So, okay, I've got this group here. I'm going to hold down L1, or hold on X, left analog stick up, pressing R3. They're group number 2. I'm going to have them all stand up. And, yeah, we're going to send them over to here, triangle command, which means they're going to stop and engage at some point. What I want to do is I want to relieve pressure, so I'm going to send this group here, triangle command. And I'm going to have them lay down pretty soon. Alright, lay down. Okay. We got our mortar in the back here. So hopefully our medics will come to the rescue here, but we're slowly taking this position, and I think we got it. Oh no, they're attacking us from the rear there. But I think we're well defended. And we got a couple Deadeye medals. Medals are important. If you get the right ones, they're worth a lot of points. They can add to your point totals. And like I said, you get points for damage dealt. So the more stuff you destroy, the more points you get. You get points for medals, and you lose points for damage taken. So if you're looking to get a 3-star rating, that's kind of the formula. Here, I'm going to merge this all as one big giant group, and I'm going to change it up in later at a later time. We're going to have them go the furthest possible north, as far possible north on the screen as we can. And we have to take this position here. We don't have to, but if we want the paratroopers, we're going to do it. And then we should get more reinforcements. I'm going to hold down R3. Oh, I think we do get more reinforcements anyway. I didn't even realize we did. We did get more reinforcements. So I'm going to take this group right here. I'm going to load all and then load all again. I'm going to make them group number 3. I'm going to send them to this spot right here. And the plan is going to be to attack this spot with a bunch of troops at once. Apparently, we left one troop behind. Oh, those must be the injured ones. I'm going to send them over here as well. I'm going to favor a massive, like I said, a massive invasion coming from this spot. But we'll deal with that later. We got to deal with the spot right here first. We're encountering. I got to change to triangle command. We should have strength in numbers here, so we won't have to resort to collaborative tactics. We'll just straight overpower them.
Surrounded the village. When our armored forces arrive, occupy the village.
And we'll put all the troops here for now. Actually, let's get the I'm going to have them go right here. And we're going to have one large force. And hopefully not mess it up.
Have arrived on the North Road.
So airplanes coming. We got reinforcements coming from here. We got more reinforcements coming. Okay, the question is, do we want to use these tanks? I'm not sure yet. So I know for sure I want to use all this infantry. So I'm going to deselect this tank and deselect this one. I'm going to call it group number 4. I'm going to send them over to here. And then I'm going to do the same with this group right here. I'll send them over here. We'll merge them as one big group. You get more medals if you do damage through infantry. I'm going to move them up to here, though. I will move them up to here for now. Well, maybe back here, probably. You can cross the ice, but you got to be careful. Any mortars and stuff will just destroy you. All right, let's get our group together here. This is group number 5. I'm going to have them go this part. I think it's pretty cool, the ice and everything. I like what they do with the graphics on this. It's pretty sweet, and it probably looks better in 4K than it does in here. But, yeah, I think it's pretty sweet what they do with this. So going in here, you can see again vegetation cover here. All right, let's do this here. I'm going to take this group right here. Let's call them group number 6. Pressing R3. I'm going to put the troops into there. Going to change back to normal view here. I don't think. Oh no, there's 2 in the tractor. Okay. What I'd like to do is try to cross over. I don't think this one can do it. I like to cross them all over and have them attack at one big spot. Maybe the tank can do it. We'll see. I'm going to try this tank. I'll see. Circle command, and then circle command here. I don't want them engaging. I want to have all my force in one spot. Let me get this other thing going here. Alright, so it's primarily going to be this big group here. I'm going to set up mortars. I'm going to have some agitators or whatever. Or a small group of force attacking. And then work my way out here. We could probably do that with the supply truck too. So circle command here. So the tanks can go through here. It's just you got to be careful on the ice. I know I played this from the Finland side, and I've sunk a lot of these tanks.
Да. Уже иду. Так точно.
But yeah, they can go across this way.
Поживее.
Okay. I think we've got enough
готов.
supplies with this group where we don't have to do a bunch. I'm going to select them all again and press in
Пехота
R3. They're now group number 1. Okay, we got a lot of options here. We got all kinds of landmines, which we're not going to use. These are paratroopers. They got anti-tank grenades, which are very effective. We got snipers. They've got TNT. Would like to use it, but I don't see a spot where we could get them out of the trenches and trap them. These are mortars. Well, there's medics
Пехота
too.
готова.
Want to protect the medics. Let's see. We got mortars down here. I want to have this mortars grouped separately. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold down R2, attack ground, and going to have them go all the way to here.
Пли по
I don't
цели.
actually want them to go here. I just want to group them. I want to know where they are. So there's 4 of them. They are right there.
Слушаю.
I'm going to hold down X.
Да.
Left analog stick up and press an R3. They're now group number 2.
Поживее.
I'm going to use them for mortar fire. I'm also going to restock or refuel all these tanks. Not that it matters. So I think 3 out of 4 got to be restocked.
Пехота готова.
That's the mortars of group number 2. They're all restocked, I think. Okay, so they're good to go.
Давай же.
So my mortar's going to play a big role in this attack here.
Так точно.
I'm going to kind of hide them in here.
Да. Распоряжение.
I'm going to
Пехота в
have
пути.
most of group number 1 go out
точно.
here and see. What I'm going to probably do is take some snipers, I'm thinking. Yeah, I might take some snipers.
Пехота
Right,
идет.
let's stop right there.
Противник.
Gonna go scatter,
Пехота в пути.
and we're going to go lay down.
Уничтожили врага.
And we're going to try to use this vegetation to our advantage here. I'd like to get a separate group of snipers, and maybe have them do some stuff. We'll see how this goes. So far, so good. Oh, I guess we got our snipers here. Okay, so they're bringing out these anti-tank guns, which is fine, because we have anti-tank grenades.
Огонь! Пли!
Alright, so that's one other. That's a tank hunter medal, too. That's worth a lot of points.
Пли! Атакуем!
Another tank hunter medal. And another little tip, if you get
Пли по цели!
one of these empty, you're just better off destroying them, because you get those tank hunter medals are worth so many points.
Стреляйте!
And if you're having, I found out in the Dunkirk mission,
Да!
like this one right here, we're gonna destroy it. You could get a pillager medal, and that is worth some points, but destroying this thing is worth way more points. So
Уничтожили
tank
цель!
hunter medal right there. I found this out doing the Dunkirk mission. I couldn't beat it, and then instead of pillaging everything, I went to the tank hunter method, and that worked more effectively. Okay, so I want to use my snipers. So how do you find a bunch of snipers? Well, one way, you could hold on R1, you could zoom in and say, okay, there's a sniper here, and you know it takes a long time. So I don't want to do it that way. I'm going to hold on R1, press an R3. Got this whole group selected here. I'm going to push the left control pad down. I'm going to look for the snipers right there. And I'm going to have place TNT over here. I'm going to place another TNT over here. And place another TNT over here. And another TNT over here.
Огонь!
And I'm going to have them stand up, of course.
Атакуем!
I don't actually want them to place the TNT there. I just want to know which ones are snipers, and I'm going to group them separately. Okay, I know which ones are. I'm going to hit pause.
Жду распоряжений.
I'm going to select these
Приказы?
all here. Well, try to select them
Ожидаю
all there.
распоряжений.
Press in R3. Snipers are group number 3 now.
Есть!
All right, you're going to stop
Понял.
there. Okay, sniper's going to do a little scouting. Maybe a little
Есть.
agitating here.
Готовы служить.
I'm going to have one toss. Let's see. All
Ожидаю
right, stop
распоряжений.
these snipers here. So again, we got mortar fire helping, and then we got our snipers positioned here. I'm gonna have our snipers lay down just so they have a better chance here. You can actually target specific troops with these too, so oh no, he's gone. I was gonna have him push the triangle button there.
Ну же!
But yeah, I want to do primarily most of the stuff with the snipers if we can get these things out of position here.
Пехота здесь.
And with one, I'm gonna throw another anti-tank grenade here.
Жду распоряжений. Приказы? Пехота готова.
Here we are, anti-tank grenade coming.
Пли по цели!
Those Deadeye medals are worth something too.
Пли по цели! Стреляйте!
And if by chance we ran out, we have a supply truck back there too.
Стреляйте!
Oh, we gotta put one back.
Уже иду!
I gotta put one
Будет
back.
сделано!
I should have selected the individual troop there, but I'm gonna push him this
Иду
way
туда, где
again.
нужен.
I'll have to stop at some point. All right, stop. Okay. Gonna have them all lay down.
Слушаю.
So our snipers are safe. There's another medal here, that machine gun nest. I'm gonna select one of these troops
Пехота
here.
здесь.
There's a rifleman. I'm gonna have him toss some grenades over here.
Убейте их!
These are worth tank hunter medals too. If you can destroy these, let's throw another one in there.
Убейте их! Да.
This one's got a grenade too. Gonna toss it in there as well. I should
Убейте
unpause
их!
it, of course. Tank hunter medal right there. That's worth a lot of points, like I said. We got one more grenade. We're going to use it to hit this one right here. And then we're going to use, the plan is going to be to use the snipers to draw them out. And we can go in with tanks at any time. So there's another medal right there.
Двигаюсь!
Again, trying not to have any major losses here.
Ну же!
I'm going to keep them laying down. I'm going to sneak through. Oh, there's somebody up there. Again, I want our mortars. That's scoop number 2. I want to get our mortars up to
Засекли
here.
противника!
I want to give them some range. It looks like our mortars got quite a bit left.
Я готов! Атакуем! Уничтожили врага!
Okay, taking this out here. We can eventually possibly move our tanks in if we want, or we can probably do this all with the infantry. If I want to be smart on our tactics here. So Deadeye medals there. We're up to 2 stars now. We could, like I said, we could get pillager medals for this, but I feel like the best option is to just destroy them and get the tank hunter medals.
Жду распоряжения.
I'm gonna boldly move 2 out of cover fire, and this might be a mistake here. I think I can move into the trench. I'm gonna move into the trench because they can fire from the trench, I believe.
Приказы?
And then we're gonna move our supply vehicle up here. I'm gonna move the tanks slowly too. Just want to make sure I have the mortars resupplied. And you gotta be careful though. What I'm doing here is you don't want to have.
В темпе! Да. Готов выполнять приказ.
I'm gonna have 3 stop. Well, maybe up to here.
Понял?
So these mortars are gonna exit to location,
Распоряжение?
and they're all just gonna restock here real quick. And then they're gonna go back into this trench here.
Приказы?
What I might want to do is take a few of these soldiers from 1 and use them for
Пехота
cover.
идет!
So I'm gonna toss a smoke grenade here.
Стреляйте!
We've also got artillery support, so to speak. Toss him a smoke grenade slowly. But our snipers are a decent matchup here for what they got there. Deadeye medal there, that's good. Alright, so 3, I'm gonna have them stop. Whoa, what are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? Get back here. Circle command back there. Don't get involved.
Готовы служить.
I just want you covering smoke grenades here.
Стреляйте!
Uh-oh.
Пехота здесь.
So one, we're going to send our medic here. We just lost our sniper. Not all the way. I'm going to have them all stand up. I'm going to send the medic.
Иду туда, где нужен.
There's the medic there. The sniper covered there. And again, the nice thing is we do have mortar fire helping us out here. Oh boy, another one down there. I think it might be time to move in some of these troops. I'm gonna be patient though. I'm gonna be patient.
Пехота идет.
Smoke grenades for cover there. Gonna hit this. We're at 2 stars now. Let's see. Let's throw the grenades here.
Убейте! Стреляйте!
Grenades coming. 2 tank hunter medals right there. Get some more smoke grenades. Backstabber medal. We're gonna move these troops into here and see if we can slowly work this position around. Smoke grenade for cover on our trench. And again, we have snipers helping us out as well. We need to move these borders a little bit closer. So I'm going to exit to location right here.
Слушаю.
And I'm going to take a few more troops from here and send them over.
Пехота идет.
Oh, we're at 3 stars now. Okay. So just want to make sure we keep it at a 3-star rating. I'm going to toss some grenades into this trench.
Атакуем!
Tank hunter medal there.
Атакуем! Пли по цели!
Or machine gun nest, sorry. So like I said, if you're looking for points, if you're looking to get a 3-star rating, that's one thing you may want to consider. I'm going to exit to location
Пехота
here.
здесь.
I'm going to move the mortars in this trench right here.
Слушаю.
And we can also just move these tanks in too. So I want to be careful. I want to make sure we clear everything else here. So they're going to go. This group's going to go with smoke grenades. We're going to start attacking whatever's over here. Grenades, grenades, grenades.
Пли по цели! Обнаружен противник! Пли по цели! Уничтожили цель! Пли по
In
цели!
there.
Стреляйте! Стреляйте! Огонь! Пли по цели!
Tank hunter medal there.
Пли! Стреляйте!
Another tank hunter medal. Let's go ahead and push forward here.
Огонь! Убейте их! Стреляйте! Пли по цели! Обнаружен противник! Стреляйте! Уничтожили врага!
There is. We got the 3-star rating.
Пли по цели!
We're going to see if we can do this a little better. There's another tank hunter medal there. I think we got to clear out the other side.
Уничтожили цель!
The mortars are firing. I'm going to move these troops. Well, let's see.
Готовы служить!
Snipers need to move to about right here.
Есть!
Triangle command. And this group is going good.
Слушаю! Пехота в
Let's
пути!
just take them and move them through here so we can destroy these other ones and get more medals. There's a tank hunter medal there.
Атакуем!
Okay.
Приказы!
So this group right here is going to
Готовы
move
служить!
to this trench, hopefully. Oh no, it's occupied, so they're going to move to this trench.
Да! К бою готов!
And smoke grenades for cover. We've got mortar fire here.
Приказы? Так точно!
Try to be smart with how we approach this here. Well,
Убейте!
it's going a little fast here. Smoke grenades, smoke grenades. We could alternatively at this point just bring in the tanks and finish it off. We got a 3-star rating, so we're probably good. I'm going to select all these tanks
Готов!
and just bring them in and send them right over here. Triangle command.
Есть! Распоряжение.
And I'm going to exit these to location here.
Пехота идет! Да!
Put triangle command here with these troops. Cleared that house. We should be able cleared that house out. There's one more trench to clear, and I think that's it.
Пехота здесь. Пехота идет.
I think this is the last trench, and then the mission's over. So hopefully he showed you enough tricks to clearing out enemy positions. There's a lot of troops in this one here. So
You've taken
I think we did
Suomussalmi
decent.
village for Mother Russia.
Let's see if we can get this one recovered right here.
Так точно.
But yeah, those medals are definitely worth something. If you don't have the medals, it's going to be a tougher day. So yeah, we got 12 tank hunter medals. They're worth a lot of points. I would definitely go for those. Backstabbers are nice too if you can get them. The sniper ones, I'm not sure if they're worth a ton or not, but they're definitely helpful. More so than like the medic and pillagers. Pillagers aren't worth as much. But wow, I guess we lost one. So those are okay numbers there. We got 140, only lost one. So anyway, hopefully I was able to show you a tip or two. If you're looking for more on Sudden Strike 4, there's a link in the description below to a playlist called Sudden Strike 4. Or you can check this channel, the playlist. There's a playlist called Sudden Strike 4. It consists of tips and 3-star missions. We got every single mission on the game for 3 stars on tips on how to get there. Some of these missions have multiple doctrines, so you can look at from 3 different doctrines if there's a specific doctrine you prefer. But most likely my favorite one is infantry, so that's most likely going to be there for most of these. But yeah, check that out whenever you get a chance. And thanks for watching.